Hundreds of community members came to the Capitol this morning. For some, it was a real-life lesson in government. For others, it was a way to show support for the legislature on this opening day. And for many, it was a chance to meet lawmakers who will be voting on bills that impact various industries. Our Diana Ko continues our team coverage.
The wealthiest, 20% of Americans have about 90% of the wealth.
Yeah. Opening day at the Capitol brings energy and enthusiasm from many segments of society. Some, like this nonprofit, set up a booth to educate passersby about the working middle class.
I'm just here doing a demonstration on how wealth is distributed in the country.
What are your hopes for this legislative session?
Just that the legislature represents the average person in Hawaii.
After the long actors and writers strike last year, the local Screen Actors Guild president says she'll be lobbying for bills that boost Hawaii's entertainment industry.
We're watching the ones that will increase our tax credit and our competitiveness in the market because there's a lot of other states offering tax credits.
The Chamber of Commerce Hawaii has more than 2,000 member companies statewide that employ 200,000 workers. It's following any bills that affect businesses and the workforce.
Our legislative agenda focuses on the cost of doing business as well as cost of living, work-based learning opportunities, addressing the workforce shortage, and really help rebuild Hawaii's economy.
This behind me is new this year, this line to get up to the security screener. If you want to get inside either of the chambers or upstairs to the offices, you have to go through this. And at times, the line was dozens of people deep. Some of our youngest citizens came out to not just learn, but to teach. Malama Honua charter school students practice the traditional way of making pa'i'ai, or hand-pounded poi, and honored the 2011 law that lets pa'i'ai be sold without a Department of Health permit. Ku'i at the Capitol, it's called.
Today is a representation of the Pa'i'ai movement, which is what we now know as Ku'i at the Capitol. This is how we celebrate on how our practices were able to be more available to others.
But the simple act of being here also sparked a civics interest in some of these students.
We're focused on Hawaiian cultural practices, so being here makes me more passionate about partaking in cultural practices and how fortunate I am to be able to do it.
At the state capitol, Diana Ko, Island News.